So in this video on the leads functionality within Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Sales, we're going to show how you can merge duplicate lead records. Now this is just one in a series we've done specifically on the leads functionality within Microsoft Dynamics. You can see links to others in the series below. Also, if you've got any suggested content ideas or indeed you need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, please see the links below. So let's go into our system. And I'm actually in the Open Leads view at the moment. And looking at my test data, you can see I've got two John Jones records. So I think we can treat those as duplicate records. So if I select both of them, you can see I've got this merge button in the top part of the screen. If I click a third to merge that button goes away. Now through this method, I can only merge two records together. Now there is a separate method of merging up to 4 leads together. I'm going to show that in a separate video. But this here is, if you like, the standard system lead merging functionality. Now let's merge these two together, and I'll just click on merge in the top of the screen, and I get the following dialog. Now what happens when you merge is you select one that is the primary record, and effectively the secondary record gets deactivated. Any records appended to the secondary record, for example any activities, they get moved across into the primary record, and the secondary record will get deactivated, or in this case it will become a disqualified lead effectively. Now looking at this view here, you can see it's selected this John Jones as a primary, but if I was unhappy with that, I could change that to this John Jones, or indeed if I want to change it back, I can change it back. And if we look at the top of the screen, it's saying view fields with conflicting data. That box is ticked. So basically it's only displaying for me the fields on the lead record where it's different between these two potentially duplicate records. If I untick that, it's going to display all of the fields on that lead record, of which there are quite a lot. So it is a lot easier to click that and you just see the ones where it's different. Now if I wanted to, I could say, right, I do want this company record. I've got company here. There's no company in my primary record, but there is one on this John Jones. So I could select that and it will pull that into the primary record. Now the alternative I can do is just automate that and just merge records by choosing fields with data, effectively saying if there's gaps and it's got it in the other record, just populate it anyway. So that will just automatically select it. So I've got both those options. The last thing I've got here is this box which is pre-ticked as a default, which says enable parent check, and effectively what it's saying is if these records are linked to a different parent, so for example in terms of leads they're linked to different contacts, stop me from merging them. So which is logical enough, but if you wanted to push that through you can just disable that as required. Now let's say I've looked at my leads, I've selected my primary, I've selected any data I want to bring across from the secondary record, the one that's going to be deactivated as such. And now having completed that, all I need to do to complete the merge process is click OK. So it's going to take a second or two to merge those records, and those have now merged, and I can see in my Open Leads view I've got one John Jones record, and if I go into my All Leads view, you can see I've got two John Jones records there. But you can see there's one here that's lost it's been deactivated. If I go into that, you'll see that this is effectively just a read-only record, and it's been given a status of disqualified. So as I said, we've covered off how you can use the sort of standard system merging capabilities to merge records together, and actually not just use the data on one record. It allows you to mix and match the data on your two records and bring those together, which is a really powerful feature. There is another mechanism for merging together duplicates, and I'll show that in a follow-on video shortly. Anyway, hopefully that's been useful. Thank you very much for your time today. Obviously, as I say, this is one of a series. You can see links to others in the series below. So if you need any assistance with Microsoft Dynamics, please see the links below. Or if you've got any suggested content ideas, again, there's links for that. Anyway, thank you very much for your time today. Hopefully see you again soon.